Hey guys, this is Ankit and you are watching my channel. So today we are going to talk about best 21 Python projects for beginners, right? I hope you already know the basics. So the program that I will be talking about that can be made with your basic knowledge, not going that much far. So yeah, let's talk about the projects, right? The first one is calculator. Build a basic calculator that can perform operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. This will be the basic calculator, right? You can make it. And another one is number guessing game. The program generates a random number and the player has to guess it within the limited number of tries. Just for instance, let's say user have like three chances that he can guess the number between 1 and 10, right? If he can guess the number between 1 and 10, then he can win. Else he will lose after 3 trials. If he haven't answered all the 3 trials, then he would lose. You can make that, right? That will be easy for you. The third one is rock paper scissors game. Develop a simple rock paper scissors game against the computer. The computer will randomly select the rock paper scissors and ask you to select one before he shows it to you. After that, that will define that the user will win or lose. That you can make a simple game and add the logic into it. The fourth one is to-do list app. Create a command line to-do list where a user can add, remove, and view tasks. In this program, you must have the knowledge of a list. Like in the list, you have to append the task and delete the task, and yeah, pretty much it. So basically, you have the knowledge, you can do it. So go on. After that, simple password generator. Create a program that generates random passwords within specific character requirements. So you should create a password generator which will contain like alphabets, symbols, and all the other things like numbers, numericals, right? You can make that. That is an easy program. In this channel, I already made a video for that. If you have any doubt, then you can just go for it. In that video, I have explained how to make a simple password generator. You can watch that. After that, sixth number, Mad Libs game. Ask the user for different parts of speech and create a funny story by filling them in a template. After that, the seventh number, quiz game. Write a quiz game that has multiple questions and calculates the user's score at the end, right? Just create a quiz game where the users have to answer the questions, multiple choice questions, right? And after that, the program at the end shows the score of the user, that how much he scored out of how much, right? After that, the eighth number, tic-tac-toe game. Make a text-based tic-tac-toe game that can be played between two players. That will be easy to do. I don't have to explain tic-tac-toe game. It is an easy one. You all know that, like what is tic-tac-toe game. After that, counter timer. Create a countdown timer that counts down in seconds and prints a message when it hits 0. After that, you can make a simple alarm clock. That is 10th number. 10th number, simple alarm clock. Build a program that sets an alarm and notifies the user when it goes off, right? Yeah. After that, the 11th number, weather app, which is will be of API based. Use an API to fetch and display current weather information based on user input for location. For weather API, you can use Open Weather API, which is very useful, and there's a free version of it also. You can try. After that, the 12th program, binary to decimal converter. So write a program that converts your binary number to decimal or your decimal to binary number. 13th, the unit converter. Example, kilometers to miles, centimeter to meter. After that, the 14th number, simple chatbot. Build a chatbot that can respond to a few predefined questions, right? Just create a simple chatbot from using if and else conditionals. After that, 15th number, random quote generator. Make a program that randomly selects and display a quote from a list. After that, the 16th number, hangman game. Develop a hangman game where the player has to guess a randomly chosen word. In the hangman game, the users have to just guess the word according to the given spaces, like how many spaces are there. According to that, let's say clock has 5 characters, right? Then in the game there will be 5 spaces, like 5 spaces will be shown, and you have to guess that which word will be fit in that spaces. If you are correct, then it will just show that you are correct, and the game will be going. You will have like 4 to 5 lives. If you have given wrong answer, then your lifespan will be subtracted from that, and if your life is 0, then you will end up losing the game, right? That will be the basic game of hangman game. If you don't know, then I must tell you, I already built a hangman game in this channel, so you can just watch that video if you don't know how to build that game. After that, digital clock. Use the tkinter library to display the current time as a digital clock. So you can build a digital clock. I'm not talking about in terminal. I'm saying you can build the digital clock with graphical interface. Use the library called tkinter. From that library, you can build a digital clock. If you don't know about tkinter, then this is the best opportunity. You can go for it and learn about tkinter. After that, the 18th number is currency converter, which will be of API based, right? Create a currency converter that fetches a real-time exchange rates from an API. Search for the free APIs that converts the currency. The 19th number is dice rolling simulator. Write a program that simulates the rolling of dice and prints the outcome. Basically, you just have to make a program that randomly selects the numbers between 1 and 6, right? Because the dice has only 6 numbers, 1 to 6, that you have to do. The 20th number, random joke generator, which will be of course of API based, right? Use an API to fetch data and display the random joke to the user. After that, the last one, 21st number, email slicer. Create a program that takes an email address and splits it into username and domain. So the last program, this might be easy for you or might be hard, but for the email slicer program, you must know about string slicing, right? If you don't know string slicing, then you can't make this project. But string slicing is a basic thing you can learn in 5 minutes and you can make this project email slicer. So all the best for these projects. I told you the best 21 projects that you can make at your beginner level.